Vogue is resistance, squeezed into a box, a frame, leaking something so expressive that you must bust out of it. The reminiscence of our people finding beauty in each other's grace, poise, focus, expression, and elegance. Up from the toes and out through the fingertips, the regality, strength, and gall of our most royal ancestor spirits. Today, I pay homage to those black spirits that have kept all of us running, kept us alive, fortunate enough to survive, kept us courageous, unafraid to die, kept us jumping and flipping and dodging danger with pride, kept us creative. 'Cause the alternatives we've always had to find. Vogue is more than just an attitude, strut, or a stride. Vogue has always been a movement. But I'm not just talking about moving with your body, I'm talking about movement with your mind, movement with your words, movement with your thoughts. All that shit is energy. I was reminded to be careful what you write because they don't call it spelling for no reason. Bitch, Vogue casts spells. Vogue moves air. Your body becomes water. Face sometimes sitting still, unbothered like earth while everything feels like it's crumbling around you, or smiling. Finally smiling. Bright like sunshine. Hands flared. Bitches been burning in cars. Be Love Slater. 23, September 4th, 2019. For all you Beyonce fans. I can go down a list of names and dates of black trans people, and I bet you will find a birthday or two of you or someone you know, because there have been that many. And I think it's only documented back 2015. They probably called us flaming because they've been burning us. Been flaming, black been flaming, been pioneering, been saying the same shit many of us are finally becoming conscious of now. I thank those black spirits for all of you that have been in the streets, advocating for changes in policy and legislation, unable to mourn all this devastation, enraged at this ugly racist nation, but we need to continue having the hard conversations. How many of our people are people who light the way, who live out loud, trying to exist proud, who make it easier for all y'all motherfuckers to be yourselves? How many of those beacons of light must we lose along the way? How many black trans femmes get their roses too late? You need our innovation. We all need each other. That's apparent now, but how many of you indulge in the very things that the black trans community had no choice but to cultivate? We've made space for ourselves to exist because the rest of the world has always proved to be unsafe. Have you protected a black trans woman today? Are you including black trans people in that list of black names? If you can watch shows like Legendary and Pose, regardless whether or not you feel the urge to get up in Vogue, remember the responsibility you have to the culture you are reaping your joy off of. Where's the reciprocity? The way we ask, where are the reparations? The black movement owes the black LGBT community protection and respect. Trans women deserve to be included in the conversation on women's rights. All you white queers owe the black LGBT community your protection and respect. And maybe from there, y'all have begun to understand that oppression from the white man y'all have truly passed on. I wonder what our revolt will look like. Where will the lightning break? Remember the circle that we can't help but make when someone is really fucking it up, bitch? The circle from which everything can create. The circle right here. Remember the bass like thunder, like drums, dips of wonder, splits, and space to move. That honor we give each other to take the center and bust the groove. Get your life and get out there a little. Let me show 'em what a sis could do with a bitch got flow when she lyrical. Hip-hop, you are the phobic ass, slightly older brother of Vogue. But even the Soul Train line, all these things have been with us for ages. Vogue is the child of house, the way house is the child of disco, and disco is the child of you. Tell me, what is your responsibility? What can you do more of? What can you understand better? Nature has placed us in deep change and moments of great self-discovery and introspection, and now we have risen. We can reimagine this world. We can shift clouds. We can change the weather in the sky. Our tears aren't just cries, we are water. Vogue moves joy. Vogue moves spirit. Vogue moves shadow. Vogue gets you free. You want to get free? Get us free first. You want to Vogue down? Adjust my crown. Vogue is the art of reimagining, recreating the remnants of forward thinkers who were able to reimagine themselves in the world around them, who were beautiful and knew they were beautiful and willing to scream it to the heavens above. In the streets, hell, fuck if we crazy, that don't make us wrong. I read Dr. Angela Davis said recently, I don't think we would be where we are today encouraging ever larger numbers of people to think within an abolitionist frame had not the trans community taught us that it is possible to effectively challenge that which is considered the very foundation of our sense of normalcy. So if it is possible to challenge the gender binary, then we certainly can resist prisons, jails, and police. And we've been doing it for years. Black, queer, and trans people, we are more than just the adversities we face. If Black joy is a movement, we are the essence of Black joy as resistance. Our ancestors are with all of us. White folks get to know your lineage and your history. Don't ask me questions. This is what gets me through. When I don't have the words to say, when I laugh to keep from crying, the healing as mellifluous as music, reimagining, recreating, starting again, always starting again. I honor the feminine and hope that one day it can just be called human.